Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Rose and I'm all about making every dollar count. So in today's video, I'll be sharing an update on my December 15th paycheck budget. Before I get into the video, I just want to say I hope that you all are having a wonderful holiday. I hope that you got to spend some time with your family and friends. Okay, so let us just get into updating. So right here, you are looking at my variable expense tracker. And let's start with the first one on the 16th. I did extra did payment for $124.88. We did fuel for $48.56 and the Google subscription for $1.99. On the 21st, there was grocery for $154.84 and again for $112.36. On the 23rd, there was fuel for $53.26. On the 24th, there was personal items for $154.27, $342.02 for gift items, and personal under barber, we have $70. So I'm just going to go over to the consumer debt tracker and just browse through here as well. Okay. So I highlighted the Amex Delta card with the full payment that was made for the month for $164.88. So the regular monthly payment for $40 was scheduled. That's on auto pay. So I just went in and did an extra late payment for $124.88. PayPal number 2 was paid for $30. Macy's was paid for $49. The Home Depot was paid for $29. PayPal MasterCard was paid for $30. PayPal number 1 was paid for $68. Discover was paid for $164. And Best Buy was paid for $38. All these have already been posted to the account. All right, so let us move over to the car loan section. There was only one payment for car loan. That's on car loan number 2 for $230 and $94. All right. And the last debt category is personal loans, and both personal loans were paid on the 15th. Number 1 for $620.37 and number 2 for $383.16. Okay, so let us go over to the budget worksheet and update with the actuals. Okay, so this 600 that was actually paid. Nothing was budgeted for water. Nothing was budgeted for security because it wasn't due. For car insurance, I budgeted $350. That's not yet paid because this is supposed to be paid on the 31st. Yes, on the 31st. Okay. Cell phone for $292.92. Internet is not yet paid. That's due on the 27th. Gas and electricity as well. Nothing was budgeted for life insurance. I can go ahead and put 0 here. Lawn and pest control, those are zeros as well. For fuel, that's $101.82. And for groceries, it's $267.70. Let me just skip over here and double check quickly. $101.82. And groceries, $267.20. For personal and just no. Because I think I need to leave these as separate. I think I have these separate. Okay. Let's go back to here. Alright, there was no medical copay and no prescriptions. Okay, so far for the housing and general expense category, where I budgeted $1,874.85, I spent so far $1,262 and 44 cents. I still have line items that needs to be paid here before I close this out. So let us move on to savings and sinking funds. There was no activity here, so I'm just going to leave those as 0. For personal and discretionary, this is where my biggest overspend is going to be for this budget period. So let's get into updating here. For barber, that was 70. For personal items, let me just write this down. For personal item, that was $154.27, and gifts was $342.02. Okay, so under personal and discretionary, I budgeted $305.80, and I spent $566.29. All right, so I do have overspend in barber, then because nothing was budgeted there. Personal items, nothing was budgeted there. And this line item here, gifts, was overspent as well. Okay, so for car payment number 1, nothing was budgeted here. Car payment number 2 was paid at $230.94. Credit card was paid at, I think it's 4. Let me go there quickly. Okay, I need to take out this. I need to put 40 here. Okay, 448. Okay, so I removed the 124.88 that was the extra debt payment here, so I can have the correct amount to put in the scheduled debt payments. All right, because the extra debt payment is a separate line item, which is going to be 124 right here. All right, both personal loans were paid, so let's update those line items as well. And for subscription, it was only $199. Okay, so for my debt category, I budgeted $1,809.35. I spent $1,807.35. And for miscellaneous, I budgeted $10. So far, only $1. For miscellaneous, I budgeted $10, and so far only $1.99 has been taken out. Okay, it would be very good if I input the income amount here. Okay, so there's actually $361.93 that my spreadsheet is telling me that I have left, and I still have some line items that are not yet covered, but there's still time to get those covered. All right, let me see. All right, $261.93. I need to cover these bills right here and car insurance. All right, so I'm definitely going to be squeezing because I can see that something is not going to be right here. But let's see how the next few days will play out. All right, so I am in a predicament because I overspent in my personal and discretionary section of the budget. But I'm not going to be too worried about the overspend. I'll see how best I can get everything back on track because I still have some time. All right. Okay. And that's it for my budget update for my December 15th paycheck budget. I am not feeling confident about staying on track for this budget. I feel like I will have to tip over into my upcoming pay period to get some things covered, but let's see how it's going to work out. So if you have any questions, anything that I went through that you're not clear about, that you would need some clarification on, you can just leave me a comment below. All right. So thank you all for watching once again, and I wish you all the best for your upcoming budgeting period. All right. So stay safe, stay merry, and I'll see you in the next budget video.